Okay then. So I think we'll begin with the session now. So first of all, a very warm welcome and a heartily good morning to one and all present here for this session today. And we already have a guest of honor who is with us. So without wasting any further time, let me just give you a quick introduction of what's the schedule and what's the agenda for today's session. So as we all know, especially the BE students, we are towards the business end of our educational career when we'll be stepping it into the industry, and we have a very important choice to make here. So just to make our this choice easy and to focus on our future career and future prospect of further education, we have arranged this session today, and our guest of honor is Miss Mayuri Gadewar. Ma'am, we welcome you on behalf of the BVP family, on behalf of our principal, Dr. Aryan Patil, and our HOD Patkar sir, and the various faculties of computer department. And the topic that ma'am will be taking up today will be tricks and tips to qualify the gate and opportunities after gate qualification. A quick introduction about our guest is she is the lead design engineer in NXP, has more than 9 years of industry experience in the semiconductor domain. She has worked for some prime product companies like Intel, Freescale, that is now called as NXP, worked mostly on virtual prototyping of processors, and her education is that she has done her masters in information security, that is computer science, based from NIT Warangal, and has a very impressive gate score of 99.23%. And yes, like I would now request if our guest of honor, Miss Mayuri Gadewar, could take the stage. And if I have missed some points from my introduction, she could please continue with that and move on with the session, please. Now, towards the end of the session, we'll open the panel for Q&A. So please stick around till then, and all your doubts will be solved. Thank you so much, ma'am. You can take over, please.
Thank you, Vijay. Thanks for a nice introduction. Very good morning to all of you. I guess some lecturers are also there, so honorable lectures and uh, kind of potential gate crackers. I'm Mayuri, I have done my master's from NIT Varangal. Joseph has already explained many things about me. And just one more point is I'm leading a team in the simulation domain. And back in 2010, I have qualified GATE. It is kind of bit time for me since the time I have cracked GATE, but see, contents are still visible. Contents are still applicable. And I guess you have some another session planned at 11 o'clock. So without wasting any time, let's get back to the point. Okay. So whenever Miss, if Miss, what I feel is whenever you are like unable to understand how to proceed in the life or how to attack any problem, I always use three things, these big questions, and this bigger questions always help us to understand the purpose, right? And once the purpose is clear, it is very easy to understand, or you will be self motivated. You don't need external motivation. So this session also is based on all three questions: why, what, and how. So first of all, we'll cover why should you opt for GATE? Means what will you get if you apply for GATE, and once you crack it, how will be the life? What needs to be done will be a second portion, and how you can do it. So in the third session, I will talk about that. Okay, can you move to the next slide, please? Thank you. Okay, so why GATE? See, miss, I guess in my batch, I was the only one who graduated and who took a different path. All others took they opted for service-based industry. They are also doing good, but I could miss after 10 years of career into this industry, I can see a clear difference. Because see, miss, when if you crack the gate and if you are applying, miss, once you do your masters, and that to computer science is always a hot field, right? So once you do your masters in this field, there will be a lot of options for you in companies. For example, there are many companies like Intel, Google. They hire people only from premier institute. So it will be like your gateway to get into those companies, right? And means there is a huge cultural difference between the service-based companies and product-based companies. Trust me, guys, to start your career just from a 4 5 lakhs is very difficult, because that 4 5 lakhs difference, but it will get very, too many years, at least 3 4 years for you to get into the level of 15 16 lakhs. Because right now what my company is offering, it is around roughly around 6 to 17 lakhs, 16 to 17 lakhs for freshers. So getting to that level at the start of the career, it is really important, because once you are starting your career with a great brand and you are starting your career with a great pay, it creates a difference. Because in service-based industry, there is a lot of work also, and there is kind of a work cultural difference as well. I have seen many in my family also, in my friends also. There are almost many people work for service-based industries. They are also good, but there is a huge difference with the kind of facilities they provide. And if you see the list of like what are the top companies to work for, you will always find product-based companies more, because their work cultures, you will be there will be work-life balance. It is not the case with service-based industry. So I will advise you always go for product-based companies. And for you people, you guys are already in the Pune. There are very few, I will say rather, because most of them are in Bangalore and Hyderabad. But Pune also there are some product. And if you get a chance to choose, definitely go for a company which will help you to learn many things and which will challenge you in your career. Because if you see the kind of work being done there, done in the company, in the smaller companies, you will not enjoy. Means there will be lot of kind of repetition or easier tasks. But in the initial years, you will be starting into the industry right now. So initial years, your focus should be more on learnings, and gate and masters. It will help you to get into that environment basically. So work culture and high pay is definitely two things you should always miss opt for bigger companies, and the gateway is through gate itself. And for example, if you also are interested in research work, just from BE, this people, how will you tell people, yeah, that you are interested in research work? But if you have a master's degree, and that too in the technical education session, education colleges like IITs and NITs, you can easily convince someone, okay, that I'm interested into research work. And initially, see, just for knowledge, it is considered that you all are saying knowledgeable, but if your college degree will make a difference. And kind of work environment that is there in IITs and NITs, these companies work very closely with the industry. Their syllabus is always changing. Even their professors always have a tie-up with industry people, right? Even my company always they have some educational forums on which professors from IITs and ITs, they come to my company, and leaders from my company go and deliver lectures there. So there, and we also share some commonly funded projects are there. So that's why getting into the research field also. If you have that kind of thing, it's okay. I want to do some like PhD and masters, and I want to do research. So it's always better if you opt for MTech. And what I see is at this stage, MTech is actually a better option than going for MBA. MS is also, I agree, it is totally but it has to be from a premier institute from outside. Okay, and it is not an easy option for all. MBA, I would suggest that it should be done after some years of gap. So rather than MBA is doing immediately, I will definitely request you to, instead of starting your career directly into the industry, it's better if you opt for MTech or MS, some kind of technical degrees. Okay, and Miss the work culture, sorry, the culture there in the IITs, it is totally different. If you will find out that even students, professors are also miss, they have not reached their kind of comfort zone. They still thrive, and they still work hard. Even students, that kind of work culture, sorry, culture is there in the IITs, that you will also feel need to explore new things, to study on your own, right? And Miss, you will understand what kind of future scope is there in further industries also. And the other important thing is right now market condition is very volatile, I feel, because see, like 9 10 years back when I joined industry, there were few activities which used to take, for example, 7 days or 5 6 days at least for that task. But gradually we have automated it, and now it takes only 5 minutes. And if you kind of if you see, there is so much automation is going on, whether it is through scripts or whether it is to clouds, that means the kind of work, like for example, BPOs also. Now there are chatbots, and it's the same thing. The work which we used to do manually, now there are scripts which does this for us, right? So market is changing volatile. This market is changing very rapidly. So if you uh, uh, now also, as a mentor, I always advise my team members that 80% focus should be there on the business development and 20% focus should be there in learnings. Because if you don't learn, if you don't enhance your learnings, then soon there will be a day where you are of literally no use to your company. And this happens. This happens every time a product-based companies, they fire at least 10% of their employees every year. So you have to be at par always. You have to learn. And if you are like degrees from MTech, IITs and NITs, you will have that mindset to always learn. So the culture or the kind of environment or the attitude you will get from IITs and NITs, it will be definitely different. And that attitude will continue in your career life as well. So my suggestion is definitely go for it. So if why is clear, work culture and higher payment means at this stage, I know many of us truly miss 4-5 lakhs. You will see that that is not sufficient. Initially, it feels like, okay, this 4-5 lakhs, it's a good offer, but once you must continue work, and you will find out that if there is another person of similar of your age also, but if he is from premier institute, he will get paid very well, and that time you will feel bad, and that pay gap difference will always be there throughout your career. So what I advise is you also start your career from a high pay itself. So if that why is clear, we can move to the next slide, and it is about what. See, for me,
Uh,
the situation was different. That time also, the yes,
can you switch on your camera? I mean video.
sure, sure, sure. At my time, situation was quite different, but still, I think few things are really still valid. For example, college syllabus is really the most important one, especially the third year and final year syllabus. I prepared for GATE exam just within 7-8 days, but that was possible for me because in all of the subjects, I used to study them thoroughly. I never looked into the just syllabus. Okay, these 6 chapters are relevant for the syllabus, so I will study only that much. I never did that. I used to read books completely, and that attitude really helped me a lot. And Miss, I was going through a syllabus, and it is so well designed. I feel first of all you should focus on this because GATE exams they will ask questions based on your syllabus itself. I know, Miss, this is college syllabus is kind of like ghar ki dal chawal. We keep this ignoring, and we want something like Miss, aptitude kind of questions. But believe me, if your basic concepts are not clear, you will not be able to solve it. So instead of directly jumping to the gate things or questions, I will advise you go through your college syllabus very well. Your professors are there to help you out, and your professors are of course there. And there are a lot of things available on the net itself. And so whatever books you have had, like textbooks, go through them very well and try to understand each and every concept because those are concepts that it will help you in your further career also. It is not just about cracking gate, right? If you are covering your syllabus well, it will help you to improve your score, right? And that score, in the industry, I can see that. See, it doesn't really matter. We have like interviews, we have aptitude tests, written tests, but in case of interviews, see, evaluating a person in just half an hour time or with few questions, it is really difficult. So what we look for in the resume is what is its rank and how much score is there, because rank also talks about your discipline, that you are disciplined, you are sincere, you are wise enough, and you are interested, you are kind of hardworking, because without hard work, I don't think you will get to that level. So rank is also an important thing. So I will advise Miss go to college syllabus from that point of view. It will be beneficial for you to secure a good rank, even if you are not able to crack gate. It will also help you to crack gate also, and it will those concepts are the same things which we apply. in the industry, right? There is nothing new which we do in the industry. It is all based on those basic concepts. So this is the most important one, and I advise Miss if you are in the third year, and I guess final year students are also there. And first year is it's like Miss we have common subjects that is of not more importance, but third year especially and final year, these are kind of important years in your career, in your education. So focus on that mostly. Here are some resources which, to be frank, I didn't use it because it was like 11 years back, right? That time we didn't have much resources. We had like few books in the library, and I used to study from those books. But I checked just with your seniors from premier institutes, and they are saying this is really this links are really good. I don't know if they are paid or free, but I've got very good feedback about these things. This is all there for computer science. Few things I know, like the coding ninjas and gigs for gigs. This is for even for cracking interviews. So you can go over these links. One thing about IITs and NITs application process is I can tell you, once you get the result, I guess within a month itself you will get the result, and you will be all excited to get a good results. And it is very highly like people there are application process has already been started in IITs and NITs. The day you get your result, I guess within 2-3 days itself they will start the process. So you can remember one thing: once you crack your GATE exam, you can just postpone your celebrations for time being. First of all, look into the process. What is the process? And it is not just that gate score is important, because see there can be many people on the same score. So after that, every IIT has their own kind of admission process. They will have interviews or they will have written test. You have to crack that also. If it is like colliding, if your score is colliding with someone else, so there will be a selection criteria, and marking system is so something like percentile is there. That information you can study on you can look on Google as well. So that's why I'm not covering this here, because that is the information which you can easily find out through Google. Why me, right? So that's why I'm not covering that information here. But you should also gate score is actually not that important. So once you have cracked the exam, that time also you can look for the formula. But selection criteria is also, these things are not right now important for you. Your most of the focus should be on studying, and in that I advise you to go through college syllabus first and then start moving into solving the problems. Now, how you are going to do that? The third slide is important, because here on this topic itself, can you move to third slide? I will talk most of the things on third slide itself, because what needs to be done, you are right now in that field, you are better, you know it better, what you needs to study. But I can tell you, Miss, as a Miss, okay, I like to mentor also, and to Miss, write. I'm a blogger, so I like on motivational things. So I can provide you few tips, because what needs to be done, you are aware of. Why it needs to be done, that is clear. Now, how to do it, right? See, here I will start, say you start early. If you are starting at the third year itself, or if this for final year also, I think the GATE exam will be there in the month of February or March. And now, still now you have like 7-8 months remaining, and 7-8 months is really sufficient. If you have studied your subjects well, 7-8 months is really sufficient. So today also you can start. Okay, and the second point is about do the smallest possible thing today itself, because see, in the company also there are projects which run for like 1 years or 2 years, and at times my team also thinks that they are not understanding where to start. Sometimes people just spend too much time in the planning. I will say I'm not that kind of person. Planning is a good thing, but here, at least for GATE, I will not advise you to go for just to prepare a study plan that, okay, in this month or in this week, I will complete these subjects and I will study for 3 hours, 4 years. That is something really not possible. I will suggest you, if that why is clear, why do you want to study? Why are you doing all these things? What do you want to achieve? If those things are clear, you don't really need a plan. I can give you the example of Shivaji Maharaj. I assume most of you are Indian and you know our greatest warrior, Shivaji Maharaj, very well. So I can tell you a small story about him. Okay, just at the age of 15 itself, he decided that he wants to fight for Hindavi Swaraj because that time it was like Mughal Shahi and Nizam Shahi, and even his father used to work for Adil Shah, right? But he was of that person. No, he wanted a Hindavi Swaraj uh, uh, because that was like his need of time, right? That time, and in his lifetime, I guess he has acquired more than 200 forts, and there are many forts which are near to Pune. You must have gone like Torna, Bulandar, Chakan. There are many forts nearby in Pune, right? And that time is when he was 15 years old. He was also in the Pune in the Lal Mahal, and when he decided to fight for Hindavi Swaraj, it was a very big mission, right? Very, very, very big mission than our gates, right? But what he did, he acquired 200, but he started with Rohideshwar. Rohideshwar fort because that was the like kind of easiest fort or very weak fort to achieve. There were only 20 gatekeepers and it was easy for him to start. If missions like Hindavi Swaraj, if missions like Purna Swaraj can start with smallest thing, gate is also kind of thing I will request you identify that smallest thing possible which you can do today. For example, if you are saying, okay, at least today I can spend time on solving only 5 questions, that is really sufficient. I want you to start that 5 questions. I want you to solve those 5 questions today itself. Because taking a first step is at times really important. And once that first step is taken, for example, you have already done that 5 questions and now you know it will give you a lot of clear idea because if you are able to solve that 5 questions then you can think about solving the next five. But if you are not able to solve those 5 questions, right? For solving the 5 questions is not that time consuming. You can do it today along with other activities as well. But if you are not able to solve those, then you can always go back to the syllabus, reread your chapters once again, and start to understand those concepts, right? And once you are done with that first step, then decide what can be your second step. So okay, and all these things, all this wisdom came to Shivaji from Jizabai when he was also not understanding how to start. Jizabai told him few things. For example, there are three kinds of people. The first is the kind of people who spend a lot of time in the planning itself and they don't do anything. So I'm advising you same thing for you. Don't create huge plans which is really not feasible. You are really young and that planning, revisiting the plans, that is really not possible. This is something not at the organizational level, right? This is your personal thing. Personally, if you are know what you are doing, then you don't need a plan. You just need instincts to work on. The second are kind of people, for example, they are very fearful, they are very scared. For even I am this at times when starting with the project, I don't understand from where to start, right? So for such things, it is always advised to identify what can, for example, just create a first main function in the C++. Whenever you are starting the project, that is the smallest first thing, right? Do it and then analyze the second instinct, what needs to be achieved later. Once Shivaji Raje achieved the Rohideshwar fort, then he thought, okay, what next fort? After that, he achieved Torna. After that, he went to Rohida. After that, Pulandar, Chakan, right? So he kept on moving. So taking the first step is important, and after that, it matters just consistency. Immediately after acquiring Rohideshwar and Torna, he didn't celebrate. He didn't stop there. There is always a power in mini habits. There is a very good author, Simon Sinek, you must have heard of. He talks about why. All right. And okay, yeah, he has many books written, and he talks also about power of mini habits. He says that he has written many books, and once asked, Miss, how do you manage to write so many books? He said that he writes only 1 page a day. But see, writing 1 page is not that difficult, right? But if you are writing that 1 page daily, at the end of the year, you will have one book, right, ready to be published. And down the line, or in your throughout your life, then there will be so many books for you to publish. You will be a well now renowned author, right? So that this is the power of many habits. So I advise you, even if you are not finding time, there are so many other things to do. Make sure that you do something on a daily basis because that really matters. And that really matters. And when this, if you are doing like 5 questions, if you are solving daily, till the time you apply for the gate exam, there will be so many things you have already studied, right? So consistency is really matter, and there should be mini habits in you. And this applies to every other areas as well, not just preparing for gate, but here we are talking about gate. So from that point of view, I'm saying this, and also expect some failures. For example, here I'm showing a small graph. If you see that for any like leader or any good companies, the success graph never is like this. It doesn't just go high. There will be like it goes in terms of plateaus, right? You can see that. Sometimes there will be highs, sometimes there will be lows, and it at each point, you have to have different attitude. For example, if everything is going fine, then you need to think about what can you do extra to jump on a higher note, right? So that time the attitude has to be different. But after some time, you may see that okay, you are facing a roadblock. If you are feeling facing a failure, that time what people do is there is a great saying that don't stop just because you are stop only when it is done. So I will say that even if if you are facing failures, even if you are saying that it is getting difficult for you to solve any problem, just don't sit stuck there. Try to do it. Consistency really matters a lot. The things which you solve one time, two time, in the third time you will feel that it is really easier. You will be able to do that. So just don't get stuck and don't stop any activity. Keep on doing that. And a leader is always a person, I feel, who expects failures in industry also and in every areas. Whenever you are getting stuck or whenever you are feeling that are now failing, so don't at times we at time actually we feel imposter. Other than our failure, what we do is there is so much emotional trauma, or I will say drama, at that time that we ourselves set us back. Don't do that. Even if you're feeling that you are being imposter, and just keep on working hard, keep on focusing, keep trying to move ahead. That attitude really matters a lot, because after every failure I have seen in my life also, there will be a high chances of success and failure in the industry also, not just in your career. In your team also, you will see that there will be a times like projects are like they are completely stuck, they are unable to move forward. But in such cases itself, there lies an opportunity. So you need to have that attitude to look at your failures differently. That really matters. And ability to choose the highest priority item is really one thing. Some says that you might have heard about a book, Eat That Frog First Thing in the Morning, right? Uh, every day there will be, for example, there are 100 kinds of work you have to do, right? The thing is, what hardworking people do is they keep on doing those 100 items. They identify, okay, what is the low hanging item, then let me do it, then let me switch back to another item. But that attitude will not get you anywhere. For getting to a highest level, you need to select out of those 100 items, what are those five items which are of priority. And what determines the priority is if it needs to be done immediately, and what is its impact 10 years down the line. If it has a high impact 10 years down the line, then that is an important item. That's why you should work on that. Identify all those under those five priority items in the morning itself and work on only those five items. If you are tired, then just stop there. But if you are not, if you have capacity, then that time you can think about those low priority items. But this ability will take you at a highest rank, because I have seen people in the industry also. They just keep on working on it. Is they work just to show to the manager that they are working hard. And I have seen in students' life also there are students who just try to just show to their professors or lecturers that yeah, we are doing this, we are working hard. For example, you might also have some practical sessions, because just you have to write theories. See, 10 years down the line, it will not matter how beautifully how you have written that your journals, right? But what you have studied, how much you have tried to understand, that matters, right? So your focus should be on the items which will help you in the future. And gate is also something that when you are in college, miss, there will be like lot of other things as well. For example, there people will think that, oh, these are the two last years of my life. After that, once career starts, life is boring, I will not be able to meet my friends. And at this age, it is mostly about boyfriends, girlfriends. Those items take most of our attention. I we have gone through those phase, and I can really tell you that okay, love, and these are different topics, but keep in mind that this is your turning point in life, and if you are turning on a right path, if you're choosing a correct path, it will help you, miss, your further life will be much more easier. Because I have seen many people, that time they used to, like, they were intelligent, but they just kept on wasting their time in low priority things or useless activities, and now they are suffering. They in the industry, they have to work very hard because, see, it's like, either you have to study hard in the first phases of your life, or you have to work hard in the latter phases of your life. Choice is yours. Because if you work hard in the first phases of life, rest of your life will be very easier for you. It will be like glorious. But if you don't work hard in this student life, in the latter part of the life, then every day you have to work hard to just to get to that, that payment, and still you will not be able to match. So I really advise you, other things, miss, you will get time for other things. It is a so much connected world, right? Coronavirus, it initiated in one country, and within just 3-4 months it spread across entire world, right? So your friends are not going anywhere. Avinash is my college mate, right? And 11 years down the line also, we are still friends. We still find time for each other. We still talk to each other. So friends are not going anywhere. This is the age when you should focus on your career. So choose that atom, decide your priority, what matters to you, how it is going to impact further in your career, in future life as well. And the most important thing is practice, practice, practice. Because GATE, I think there will be like 60, it will be of 60 marks, and uh, I don't even remember about negative marking system, but yeah, practice creates a difference. Because you will not find time. Time is one thing, which will be like very short when you are writing for the GATE exam. So if you are practicing thing, that attitude will be there, and you will expect, means, what kind of question, what is that trick in that question. Once you know, and questions are usually similar. So once you solve all those questions in the available, like books or on the net, uh, in the final exam also, it will be like, same. So you can also apply for like mock gate exams. You can check, what were the questions asked in the previous. Those questions, I know they will not be repeated in your exam also, but it will be a kind of mostly same. So I advise you practice hard. You may think that, okay, like, I have to, so there are exams also, but I will say, see, even in exams also, I was like a topper in like fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. In fourth semester, I was a school, college topper, in my times. And but see, the score I achieved, that has not helped me a lot than my gate score. At gate score, it is still I feel that that is creating difference in my career life. So you have to choose what is important for you and work and spend more time on that atom. There will be very, like, boredom also will be there, but these are just 2 years of life of a final year student. This is only like 7-8 months, right? But if you are just maintaining that patience, discipline, sincerity in this time, it will pay such a good dividends or rewards, that you will be grateful that you have you will be proud of yourself. You have taken the decision to stand differently. There will be, people who will kind of, they will, are surrounding you also. They will tease you that you are just studying, you are not doing. See, you will for the, just you have your entire life to explore and to do things. But these 2 years are really important. I can once again give you some example, like, um, for example, Shivaji Maharaj example itself. In these 2 years of 2 years of a final year, just for 1 year, I will request you forget about luxurious items. And luxurious items is, I'm not saying this about the costly, like clothes or it's your expenses. I'm talking about luxury items. I feel are the items which is taking your time, because time is actually, kind of, miss, it is the costliest thing, I feel. So if anything is taking your time, that is luxurious item, and I will advise you stay away from it if it is not that deserving. Okay, for example, uh, uh, okay, in Shivaji Maharaj's life, means he became very great because he was always surrounded by great people. One of them was his own mother, Jizabai, and the others were, like, for example, his mentor, Dadaji Kondev, right? And when he he went to meet his father, and that time he was just at night time along with his elder brother Sambhaji Raje. He was watching a dance show. That time his mother and his mentor scolded him very badly because for them they knew that for these things you will have your rest of your life. This is the time when you should focus on your goal, when you have the energy, and this is the time to create a difference. Watching dance shows, this is a luxury item for you, and if you are habituated for those luxury items, then you will not be able to achieve anything in life. At least at this stage, it should be more on focused on doing something great in life. So I advise you stay away from those. Don't waste your time. This is really precious time. Do the first thing today itself, because once you are done with that first thing, and once you maintain that consistency on keep on doing things, there will be items which will be very difficult. It's okay. Keep it at the end, because see, once you have covered the 90% of the syllabus, then that time you will find this that like energy or willpower to cross that 10% also. So at times it is really important to cover up the syllabus. So I advise you, okay, if you are, for example, you are saying that compilers is a topic which is very near and dear to me, go for it. Start with it. Do items which you like, because once you see the progress, once you see where you are standing in the status, that also creates a difference. Work together, because there are things which are taught in our industry, like for example, speak up, stand up, team up, and choose your battle. Speak up in the sense, if you are facing any issues, get it solved immediately. You have so many good teachers, and you are from Pune. You have so much resources available. Get your doubts solved immediately. Stand up for your own issues and do something every day. Team up. I will say that you may find others also who are who also want to crack gate. So it's always good to have a team, because then what they are studying and where they are facing problems, you can always discuss with them and get it resolved, and to choose your battle. This is, I feel, the most important one, because I have seen many people. You see, time everybody has the same, but why great leaders are able to do great things, because they choose their own battle. They understand what should be their focus areas, where should their attention go, and that creates a huge difference. Mentor, I'm saying that, see, for example, I'm really happy for Miss Avinash, because I can tell you, I know he's your professor, but few things about him, like at college days, he used to be very cool dude, and but now I can see him like, for example, he is emerging as a leader, because I feel a true leadership definition is to help your teammates in achieving their goals. Because if you are just asking, using their hands to get things done for you, you cannot be a great leader. I kept on refusing Avinash for this session, because there were a lot of other things to do, and there are some other formalities for me to come here. So I kept on refusing, but he is like, no, you have to come, Mayuri. And that means I can see that he is now emerging as a leader, and you can always take help from him. And if he is doing so many things to organize this session, I'm very sure he will help you out. Reach out to him, and that's it from my side. So thank you guys for um, attending this session. If you have any doubts, reach out to me on this email ID. You can also search for my name on Google. You will find my articles there. That's it from my side. If you have any questions, we can take this now.
Uh, yes, thank you so much, ma'am. That was a wonderful and informative session. Yeah, so the panel is now open for questions. If someone would like to ask any question, please come forward. Ma'am, if it's okay, like, can I begin? Yeah, someone was asking.
Sure, sure.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, what do you think about how many days are really sufficient for for preparation of a gate for wedding?
Okay, I guess I forgot to tell you my story. I can tell you along with dates as well. See, I guess on the 15th of Feb, we had our GATE exam. 15th of March, we got the result. And it was like 1 year back, I decided, okay, I will apply for GATE. But that time I didn't know, miss, what to prioritize, what is more important for me. And I had few other posts for me. Like I was heading the student council, also I was a member of university student council. So there were so many things, and I was emotional also that I'm leaving my friends here. So there was we have a get tea at that time in the month of January. So I guess I started on 1st of Feb, and on 15th of Feb I had exam. So it really took me just 15 days, but believe me, those 15 days I just kept on practicing the questions, because concepts, that's what I was talking about. If you are aware, if you understand your concepts very well, it will not take you much time for you to crack the gate exam. Gate is really easy, but it's really important for you to understand those concepts. And for understanding those concepts, it depends on you how much effort you are putting, right? Once you know the concept, cracking the gate is not that difficult. Most of your focus should go on understanding the concept first. And it is like miss, you should do it like from third year itself. Second year it's okay, miss. The subjects are not that important, but it's third year, it's third year syllabus and final year syllabus. First of all, study your syllabus very well and then start practicing. Do like at least 5-10 questions every day. That will be really sufficient. Because see, I went to NIT Varangal, but I really want you, because you have the guidance, you have the resources. I really wish you, miss, you should offer IITs itself.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, my question was, uh, is it as advisable for students to go into the industry first and like for a year or so, and then go for GATE, or you think that students should do it in continuation only?
I will say continuation only, because see, MTech or MS, these are kind of technical fields. It will be good for you to do it in the first thing, and then go to the industry, because then that will create a difference. Because once you are in the industry, you have to read things every day. Every day you have to find out time for learning things. So you will not feel interested to once again go back and do the syllabus. MBA is something you need to know about how industry works. So for MBA, I will advise you, if you are opting for MBA, then at least have 2 to 3 years industry experience and then opt for MBA. But for MTech, I will advise you do it in continuation, because that will give you a very good see, what is my plan is I did my MTech, and and nowadays after this many experience and leading a team, what I do is I look for like certification exams in business and leadership from standard universities online, and I also have a plan for MBA, but I'm keeping on postponing it because I want to do it in the field of leadership. So that is something which should be done at least after like once you have become a manager after 12 to 15, 14 years. But if you are looking for something, for example, like sales, in this industry, 2 to 3 years of industry experience is sufficient.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Ma'am, sorry, I think I didn't get you right. Like, you told that you took like 15 days to prepare for GATE and you cracked it. Is that correct?
Yes, that's what I was saying here. First of Feb, I guess I started practicing. Yeah, that's what I was saying here. Why it took only 15 days for me? Because see, in my fifth semester, my score was I secured 80%. When the second topper was on 76%, there was me there. In all of the 4 semesters, I was like I got distinction. All those concepts were very clear to me. So that's why till now, either like data structure, algorithms, or whether it comes to operating system or databases, also I talked about, and networking, all those subjects I keep on reading till now also, and I used to study it, the complete textbooks, right? So that's why that's saved a lot of time for me, and that's what I advise you. Whatever are your textbooks, go through it very nicely, because that helps you. Just it's not just for cracking the gate in further career also. If those concepts are clear, it will help you a lot. Once
Okay,
your
ma'am. So,
concepts are clear, those 15 days were just kind of like practicing or giving the mock exams, or it's just identifying what kind of questions can come in it.
yes, ma'am, I got it. So, like you were saying, like you had excelled in all the 4 semesters in your college time. I would like to know, like, did you use like authors books from authors, specific authors, or like did you go with the standard university guidelines to use the university's textbooks, or like did you go for like own authors and like preferred authors to
No,
study this?
okay, what I used to do is in the semesters, I used to avoid notes because, for example, HTML, just by studying few tags, you can easily understand and you can easily jump to HTML, right? But I used to study complete textbook, and you can see what university prescribes, which kind of textbook you should do. This kind of information is usually available in your syllabus. So you can check it with your senior, with your professors as well, of which book they recommend. And I will advise you don't go for any notes, short notes. Read the complete books, textbooks.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
It takes time to go over everything, and at times you will feel that this is not required because I know what kind of questions will come in exam. But see, education is not just for passing or getting good ranks in exams, right? It really creates a difference. What is your understanding? Because once you are in the industry, it is not about just knowing about your own project. It is also about if you can provide some great inputs, if you can understand a bigger picture, if you have those your concepts clear, those things help you a lot to move forward in the industry. And that attitude has to be built right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I think the remaining questions the students can contact ma'am personally on her email ID. So I think we can stop with the Q&A session now. So once again, ma'am, a very big thank you for conducting the session. And now I would like to request if Professor Ingoli, the sir, can come forward and say his words and views on the session and sum it up with a vote of thanks, please.
Okay, thank you, Joseph. Good morning, all. Respected principal sir, respected HOD sir, respected all the faculties and professors over here, and all my dear students. I am here to express the vote of thanks. Mayuri, the way you talk on the topic is really excellent and motivative. I hope the students who aspire to take the gate have got the tips and tricks about to qualify the gate, and definitely they will do according what you have said. Okay, that how to study, the way of doing the study considering the gate in mind, the consistency you talked about, the practice you talked about. That's really matters, and that is really motivating as far as I am concerned. So first and foremost, we are so glad, and it's our pleasure that we have the guest, high profile guest like you, and it's really appreciable, and that is your kind that on such a short notice you become ready to come and talk on topic. So it is again commendable that from your busy schedule you have adjusted the time, and you became ready to come here and talk. It's really shows the affections toward the students. It's really a good attitude toward the student development. So I really here I really thankful to you on the behalf of Department of Computer Engineering, on the behalf of Bharati Vidyapit and whole Bharati Vidyapit Parivar. I am really thankful and grateful for you. At the same time, I am thankful to our respected principal sir for giving the permission to this particular program, and he is always ready and support you for such a kind of a program for student development. Again, I am thankful to our respected HOD sir here again gave the permission and support us to conduct this particular program. I am thankful to all the staff members of the department. I'm thankful to Pawar madam who helped the students for developing the banner. I'm thank I'm thankful to Pawar sir, Professor Sankat Pawar sir for social media advertising. I'm thankful to Huzaif Muzawar for wonderful anchoring. And last but not the least, I'm thankful to all the students who show the interest for this particular program. So at this particular point, I conclude that, and say that the program is over. Thank you very much. Once again, Mayuri, thank you very much. And it was a very nice and wonderful session. It was very motivating. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And the last line is, I must say that it is really wonderful to
Yes,
say how
thank you so much for that,
Avinash
sir.
is. It's really wonderful to see how Avinash is working hard and working for you guys. See, mentorship is really matters. Shivaji Maharaj also had great mentors, and in the industry also, highest weightage is given to mentorship. So, and it's really good that Avinash is always available for students and he's working hard to give you facilities to guide you.
Thank you, Mayur. Thank you very much. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you. Thank you. So here
Yeah,
I just
yes.
is over. Thank you very much, all of you. Yes, you can leave the meeting now.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.